So after years of searching, I have found the best and most practical way to improve the photography ability of your iPhone. This thing is really cool. Let's talk about it. And big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. We'll talk about them a little bit later on. So for the last couple years, I've been doing this ongoing experiment that personally I get a lot of enjoyment out of, where I try the latest and greatest smartphones and apply my 10 years of photography experience to them and try to figure out how good are these phones, how good are these camera accessories, how close are we getting to these phones being potentially professional tools and mirrorless cameras. It's just a lot of fun, and I feel like these videos give a unique perspective to people looking for information when it comes to using their smartphones creatively. Now, during this experiment, I've tried a number of different accessories. I tried moment camera lenses for the iPhone. Some of them I liked, some of them I disliked. I tried the SmallRig's cinema cage for the iPhone. I thought it delivered really cool results, but the issue with both of these accessories was the fact that I never actually used them. I actually included them in the video that I made about ways I've wasted money on camera gear. I mean, let's be real. Unless you're specifically going out to create with your iPhone, no one wants to have a camera lens attached to their phone when they're texting, when they're answering emails, or when they're using it for maps, and no one wants a giant cage attached to their phone either while they're doing those things. That is where the Polar Pro Lightchaser changes everything. It provides all the things that I personally want when it comes to enhancing my iPhone photography and turning this into a creative tool, but it gives you the convenience of something that isn't very intrusive when you're out just living your life and potentially using your phone as a phone and as a camera. I took this to Charleston with me a few weeks ago and kept it on my phone the entire time, and the pictures I made are absolutely incredible. So let me break down why I like this so much, and it's going to be linked as the second link in the description. It's going to go straight to the Polar Pro website if you want to check it out for yourself. Now, the first reason this is so cool is because you have the ability to attach the Polar Pro Everyday filter to your iPhone very easily. Now, the Everyday filter from Polar Pro is by my friend Garrett, aka Short Stash. I use this filter on my other cameras, and the reason it's great for an iPhone is because my biggest complaint with iPhone photography is, one, the fact that the images can sometimes be a little bit too digital, a little bit too sharp. And in previous videos, I've said the way to get rid of that is by using a mist filter, something like a Pro Mist or a Bloom filter. This Everyday filter has mist built into it, so you get that little bit of halation to take the edge off your photos. And this has a polarizer built into it as well. A polarizer is going to take the glare off of everything in your image. It's going to darken up your sky. It's going to make water look better, automobiles look better. It's just an effect that typically iPhone photos don't have, but this allows you to get that effect very easily and conveniently. And convenience is the second reason why this is such a great iPhone accessory. You see, when you have this case with this filter on your phone, it realistically just feels like a normal case. The lens isn't taking up a lot of extra space. It's not some giant millimeter filter. It really only adds a slight bit to the top and side of the phone, but you can put this in your pocket, you can walk around, you can get it out to look at maps, you can text people, you can email, and it doesn't feel like you're carrying this giant rig. But you get all the benefits of this modular lens system. And that's the third reason I love this for photography. The modular lens system gives you a number of different options, and it's really convenient. So you can just click this button right here and slide the filter out. And then you can grab another filter that comes in these really nice cases right here, and you can just slide one in. So this right here is the shifty filter, which gives you this cool kind of like shifty looking effect. There's also one for warp, there's a UV filter, there's an ND filter as well, there's a traditional polarizer, and there's even a UV filter. So there's a number of different options that can just easily be slid right onto the camera. So the options and versatility of this, plus the ease of use, is a big win for me as someone who's always trying to elevate my iPhone photography, but doesn't seem to use other options because it's inconvenient. This is the first thing that worked for me. Now, on top of that, there are some really cool things that you can do with this case to elevate its creative abilities and take this to the next level if you're someone who wants to. But before I talk about that, I briefly want to thank today's sponsor, Squarespace. So one of the smartest things I've done in my creative career is have a website that looks professional, that allows potential clients to contact me directly through my website, not through my Instagram DMs. The amount of business I've done through Instagram DMs, is non-existent. I've never had a large deal happen through a DM, but I've had $30,000 deals happen through an inquiry form that took place on my website, evanramp.com. So if you're a creator out there who's looking to take your business to the next level, maybe you're looking to work with clients, even if you're just creating with an iPhone, you need a website. And my website, evanramp.com, is built on Squarespace, and that's what I recommend to you because Squarespace is the easiest way to design a website. Squarespace is obviously known for their award-winning templates. They have tools like Fluid Engine that allow you to drag and drop things around the page to customize whatever template you choose. There's also incredible tools like their AI features that can help you design a website and come up with ideas and inspiration. And as your business grows, Squarespace applies this ease of use to a number of different features like email marketing tools, like e-commerce tools, and things like courses. The great thing about Squarespace is as your career grows, Squarespace has a new tool that you can take advantage of that's equally as easy to use as the website you initially built. So if you're someone just starting out, I highly recommend checking out Squarespace, building out a trial site by going to squarespace.com/evanramp, and when you're ready to sign up and send your domain and site live, you can use code evanramp to save 10% at checkout. That's squarespace.com/evanramp to start a free trial. Begin building a professional website, have clients take you seriously. The sooner you can do it, the better. And when you're ready to sign up, you can use code evanramp to save 10% at checkout. Big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Now, the last thing that I love about this Polar Pro Lightchaser case is if you want, you can turn your iPhone into a crazy camera rig. So you have all the convenience of basic features like filters, but if you want to turn this into something that you mount a monitor to, you mount a microphone to, or you want to mount this to a tripod, you can do that with ease. Also, I should mention that the case like this does allow for MagSafe charging as well as MagSafe accessories. But if you want to take things to the next level, one thing you can do is remove this little rubber tab in the middle of the case. By getting rid of this, you now open up essentially like a hot shoe mount. Now from here, you can go ahead and slide in this accessory right here, which allows you to mount things to the iPhone. So you can now mount things like a monitor, a microphone. You can essentially do whatever you want because you now have all these threads right here to add accessories to the case. And if you need to mount this to a tripod, you can just click this little button right here, and now you have the ability to easily mount this to a tripod because you now have two more threads on the bottom of the phone. So we just took this case that was extremely convenient and turned it into a potentially modular system for more professional and bigger projects. Personally, I find it to be the most effective system for iPhone creativity because it works for everyone. There's so many different options, and Polar Pro is really good at paying attention to details. I love the fact that the filters all come in these cases that are labeled so you can stay organized. I love the fact that with the full kit, it comes with a carrying case so you can put all of this into a case and easily find it. It's going to be nice and organized for you. This is what I recommend to any iPhone creator out there. Like I said, I've tried so many different things on this channel and nothing has stuck. This is the first thing that I've actually used, and I hope you can get some use out of it as well. Let me know in the comments if there's some accessory that maybe I should try out. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you are not yet, and remember the second link in the description will send you to the Polar Pro website so you can check all this out for yourself and build out a kit that makes sense for you. The everyday filter is so sick. This is a Polar Pro exclusive. Like I said, I use this on my other cameras as well, so definitely recommend checking that out to start. But I'm gonna get out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. See you next time.